All right, there was something we wanted to start talking about, which was why we really wanted to do this meeting today is because we would have a lot of time to talk about strategies and team comps and everything, which is why we're recording this video so that everybody that's in here can look at it and give us feedback on the meeting and everything. But this one is about strategies. Okay, so as of current, our most consistent game roster that we have is Josh, myself, Alex West, Alex Warner, Dawson, and Seth. Those are the people that play most of our games, okay? So we want to talk about different kinds of comp and strategies. So we were all trying out what's called dive comp. Most of you know what dive comp is, and we were all finding that we can fine-tune our roles as the characters that we play, and we're all pretty good at it. We've already done some pretty significant stuff with dive comp, but for any confusion that's there, dive comp is basically being fast enough to changing a 6v6 to a 5v6 in fast enough time by
6v5. You always say yours versus theirs.
yes, 6v5 in a very fast time. And how you do that is you get your DPS in your tanks that are fast, such as Winston, D.Va, Tracer, and Genji, or Junkrat's even good too with his 2 mines, to create space between their healers and their tanks and DPS, and to kill their healers very fast. And then once you kill their healers, of course they're without healing, which means that you can move on to the DPS and the tanks and wipe them out very quickly, which is why dive comp is very good at doing team wipes. You can wipe a team very fast if you're efficient. But we were thinking, Josh on Tracer, I'm on Winston, Seth's on Junkrat, Alex West would be on D.Va, Alex Warner would be on Myra, and Dawson would be on Mercy. It's because this is, at least right now, these are the best characters in the game to be running for a dive comp. The Junkrat is a little bit iffy, but ever since he got this second mine, he's actually a lot more mobile, and I've seen a lot of pro players actually incorporating Junkrat into dive because of how much damage he can do. So he's a pretty good pick there. Another comp we were talking about is triple tank. And for triple tank and quadruple tank, which we'll both talk about, they require main tank, secondary tank, main secondary tank. You know, something like a Reinhardt, a D.Va, a Zarya, you know, a Roadhog. All those are good. Lucio and Moira or Ana are the best picks for this one, which might sound weird considering how good Mercy is right now. But the thing about triple tank is you're gonna kind of want to do what was seen a few seasons back, where you would get a death ball and everybody would stay together in one big ball. And the thing about Moira is that she could just heal everybody at the same time. And that's the same thing with Ana, is she can throw down her biotic orb and she can heal your tanks really fast. So
especially with Mercy's nerf coming up.
Yep. So Mercy's not a must pick on these types of attacks. And also you want Lucio because your tanks are slow. And then a consistent DPS, something along the likes of Soldier. And this is pretty good for 2 CP, which would be 2 control points, like Horizon Lunar Colony, Temple of Anubis, etc. Just because you can get on the point fast, and their teams can't really kill you that fast just because of how much health you have. And it's also very good against dive comp, because dive comp is about taking out low health characters. If you have more than 2 tanks, you're probably not going to have a successful dive.
I'd like to mention the topic of main tank and secondary tank. Tanks are divided into those 2 categories. Main tank consists mostly of Reinhardt, Winston, and Orisa. They bring your shields to the fight. That's mostly their job, is of course shield. Secondary tanks, more D.Va, can't remember the tanks. Zarya. They're a bit more specialized in their roles. You can't, pick them every time for everything. But a main tank, they bring that must-have shield. Consistent, used in quotes, Soldier, a good Genji, a good Hanzo, but those are more questionable. Soldiers, usually what's ran with that there. So.
Yep. Quadruple tank comp, which is a surprising turn of events. A lot of people never really thought that there would be a quadruple tank comp, but lately in the past week, we've seen a lot of pro teams busting this comp out, and the reason it's so good is because of those 2 point control points. Is you can get on the point fast, and if you grab these characters such as Reinhardt, Zarya, Roadhog, Diva, they can do an insane amount of damage, and they can get healed really fast and moved really fast by the Lucia and Moira, and like it's a good counter to something such as pirate ship on what is it called, Junkertown with Bastion. It's because Bastion just has too much to shoot down. It's almost impossible to counter it with Bastion. So this can be a really good counter comp if you're fighting up against something like